Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faurot Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Horn. Finds his tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They'll go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Give to the back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Fires complete on the crosser. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes and get those first downs, get those big chunks.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he intercepts it. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Makes his connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap it to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Tackle is made after the first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 10 over Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feeling some heat. And it's slipped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. To the air, it's Horn. He'll take another shot here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Here comes that Alabama offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mack. Grabs it in the middle. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. 1st down for this offense. Going with the ground game left. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And it's right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Mack. Fires the pass, intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. And And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. You might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
And it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He's going to pass on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Fresno State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give is to Miller. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out fast.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Manning.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Brings up second down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quickly to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. A strike downfield. Touchdown tie! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. And the ball's on the ground. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Pushes ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And he muffs it. It's loose.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He leaves it with his back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mack. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the draw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He would have loved hope to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's long. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mack. He finds his man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Complete to the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Got his man on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... Touchdown, Alabama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And they'll try to tack on 2. From the gun. Getting some heat. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, he's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Back to throw. It's Horn. They're trying to get to him. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt.
Missouri 21, Alabama 20.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. Oh, how did he make that move? Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll leave it with him. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Coming after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Horn. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man, it's Miller. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tigers are on the move. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the ground, he's got it again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Fires left. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. This time they'll go to the running game. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game.
Back to throw, it's Mack.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure. The offense coughs it up. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the D denied them on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Feeling some heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They want to throw it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.